it's over this way. There, you can see. All right. No one's even here. But that was actually, maybe I might just leave this fucking. If no one shows up, I'll just leave this fucking thing. It's just bullshit. I want to watch the Obsesh. They don't know what that means, but no one's here. I want to watch the Obsesh. My hand is. And wait, how did I get? No one's watching, but I got a thumbs up. I don't get that. That's strange. That's weird. Okay, we got one watcher. That was a pretty good Todd stream. He answered a lot of my questions, which is pretty cool. I've always admired the guy. You know, for all my criticisms, you know, I'm not. But you know, I love his philosophy and I love his lifestyle and I watch his lifestyle and I know whether he admits it or not, he watches my shit and I appreciate that. And yeah, the man is still God. He's still the closest thing to Christ in my lifetime, anyway. So I can never not like Todd. But yeah, I just want to do a quick after party stream for the fun of it. I'm not Todd. I will never be Todd. I'm just some dude. Todd is love. Todd is life. Absolutely Cthulhu Sloth. It was good to have that. Can you see my brother's face or not? Should you move off camera, my brother? Some of us have this calling. We want to go on and put our faces out and just talk shit. You know, it's like I talk about stuff. And yeah, I've had some beers. Actually, why don't you go and get one more beer for us? I'll hide your face. I'll put this down here. I still want to do my videos proper. I want to talk about my situation with the police and my parents and the girl, the bikini, and all that shit. I got to work tomorrow morning. I should come home Saturday afternoon, cut the grass. Maybe Sunday I'll get some shit done. But that was a better stream. I've missed these streams, these right proper Todd streams. Damn. And this is not a Todd stream. This is just some poor man's occupational click stream. This is my parents' old house that I'm living in now temporarily that we got to get out of. Buddy, you can be seen. You got to be careful. You got to announce I'm coming back. But if you're going to be my brother, you're going to get doxxed. That's life. If you're the brother of Click, it's going to happen. Let's see. Oh, okay. That was a great one, Todd stream. Rated out. Yeah, I mean, as of late anyway, that was definitely one of his better ones. It was like up there 8. What would you say, buddy?
Yeah, I'd definitely say an 8, maybe 8.5.
Yeah, it was
almost 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours. Yeah, he answered. It was like the philosophy. It was good to hear from him. He answered a lot of my questions, which is always appreciated. And the Budweiser, the king of beers. Yes, I drink alcohol. Others may not, but I sure as hell do. I drink beer. Yeah, and this isn't going to be anything spectacular, but it was good to hear from Todd again. I'm dead fucking serious. Dumb is an iffy. Maybe I'll meet Dumb, maybe not. I know Dumb doesn't want to meet me, but I like the you gotta understand there's an audience. There's always part of it. There's an audience. But I would love to meet Todd. Maybe next spring. I'd love to go up to Buffalo, drive by Dragon Lord Frodo's place, drive to his grandmother's the cemetery, leave a rose on her grave. I would love to drive around Buffalo with him and Big Horny. I would love to do it. I'd stream it. I would put that out there. If you guys want to see it, I'll go visit Todd. It's not like he's super busy with life or anything. Like he's got to work all day. No, that's me. So yeah, I would love to go up and visit Todd. Just say, hey, thanks, man. You're my hero. Thanks. Awesome. I'd love to do it once. You know, tell you what, if you guys want that, you press him. Say, hey, Todd, would you host OC? Would you let OC come visit you? But you ask him that. He might say, well, I don't know. I don't like people in my place. But yeah, it would be epic. You know, I admire Dumb for doing it, but I don't think Dumb did it well. I hate to say it. I'm not trying to knock Dumb. Kudos to him for being the trailblazer, but I don't think Dumb's visit with Todd was – it wasn't all it could have been. I mean, that's how – I mean, I'm glad he did it. I mean, he's the first to do it. I think it could have been a little better. I would do things differently if I visited Todd because I'm not dumb. I'm occupational fucking click. I do things a bit differently. Yeah, it was wholesome. I think my visit with Todd would be a bit more – there might be some uncomfortable bits, but I think it would be a bit more entertaining, a bit more real, a bit more – I would talk with him as a human being and not be like, hi, Christ, can I kiss your feet? I'd say, hi, Christ, I admire your shit. Can we talk real stuff? Yeah, we'd be different. Yeah, Federale vibes, the Federales. I already know. I know where he grew up. I know the house that he later moved into. I know where his parents live. I'm not gonna ever say anything. I'll never say anything he didn't say. I have respect. I would never dox anybody. But it's like to me, it's real. I know the story. It isn't just, hey Todd, what's your favorite tennis stroke? It's like, I mean, I'm interested in the neat bucks and the backstory. And his philosophy. I find him fascinating. Not tennis and video games and e-girls or whatever the bullshit that is, or dino nuggies. It's like that's all secondary shit. But EBT, by extension. But yeah. Okay. Well, that was a good 4.5 minute stream. Yes, he is. Like I said, he's if I don't know if Christ was real or not, but if there was some philosopher that we came to worship, Todd is our second coming of Christ. He is the closest thing we have to a Christ. Wait, is my microphone working? Wait a minute. Can you even hear me? Oh, my microphone is not plugged in. Oh, it's going through the mic on the camera. Interesting. My microphone's not plugged in. Can you hear me? Okay, you must be hearing me through this. Okay, you're hearing me through the built-in mic in the camera. Okay, so all right, I'll just go with that. It can't the quality can't be. That's a good way to test the camera. It's an all of us thing, man. When you're on a stream, put your face out there. There's a chance that you're going to pull the mic and it doesn't connect. So I used to use this, but this is disconnected. So I'm using, I guess here's my camera. It has a built-in microphone. I guess that's what you're hearing. What are some questions you want to ask Todd that he didn't answer? Buddy.
What does he think of you?
Okay, what does he think of me? Asshole, weirdo, piece of shit, meddlesome, fed, okay. Yeah, what is his genuine take? You're okay, you're a fuck up, you're a weirdo, stay away from me. He seemed to enjoy, he answered my questions, you see that, which is nice. It's nice to talk to our modern day Christ. Oh, here's my hand, by the way. My hand, which is all burned up. I'm going to spray here. I got some antiseptic Allicane Max emergency burn spray with antiseptic. I don't know if it numbs it the way the cream does, but it definitely helps with infection. I got a burn and a summer tan, but this is my natural pig-like pink pigmentation. And I'll put my glove, my cotton glove back on. Yes, Michael Jackson. Well, I've made videos and streams about it. I was cooking some bacon up a couple weeks ago. It was on August 11th. I was frying up some bacon, and first pound, I made 2 pounds of bacon. First pound went brilliant in the frying pan. Second pound, the bacon grease was starting to rise. And picture a ship at sea. A ship is on the sea, and some waves splash over. I went to go move the frying pan. The grease spilled over. I moved with my right hand, spilled right out of the pan. Spilled right in my left hand. I'm not sure what to make of all that. I think James, I love Dumb. I think he's an okay dude, but he's very reactionary. He's a very reactionary man. He's very reactionary. He kind of jumps to conclude, he makes assumptions, jumps to conclusions very, very quickly. He needs to cool it down and back up a minute and say, okay. And if he's going to go to Australia to visit Donna, and if I understand correctly, Donna is about an hour and a half south of Sydney, which is where DBF is. Dumb has to pass through Sydney to get to Donna. He should meet DBF. He'll never have the chance again because I don't think he's ever going to live in Australia. I don't think that's going to happen. I think he should visit DBF while he's there. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. He's taking the time and the money. He should see DBF in Sydney and then go on and see Donna. My favorite Michael Jackson song, I would say "Beat It." Beat It because it's got that Van Halen solo that I love. Beat it, beat it, beat it. No one wants to beat it. It's that Van Halen solo. Beat it. And it had the guy who later went on to, what was that show? New York? What was that show? There's a New York Undercover, the black cop and the spit cop. The Hispanic cop was in the video. And yeah, I'd say the Van Halen solo made that song. I'd say Beat It is my favorite Michael Jackson song. Well, actually, truth be told, I've always loved Human Nature. Why? Tell him that it's human nature. Why? Yeah, either Beat It or Human Nature. Yeah, I agree. Symmetry disjointed. You're going to Australia. You're going to be right in his neighborhood, and he's willing to meet you. You know, he doesn't even want to meet me, and we're only like 3 hours away from each other. Dumb can be kind of a bitch sometimes. I will criticize him. He should. If you're going to Australia and you're going to be in Sydney, because you got to go to Sydney, the major city, to get down to Donna. You should meet with DBF. He wants to meet with you. Dumb should definitely meet him. So I've asked, should Dumb meet me? Whether or not Dumb or I meet doesn't really matter. You're going to Australia. It might be the only time you ever go there. Meet Destroyed by Foids. Absolutely. I'm all for that. Yes, he's dead. It's a shame. I mean, personality, he was kind of a dick, but he was a hell of a guitarist. Whoa. Maybe Cthulhu Sloth enlightened me. I thought Van Halen was brought in to play the solo. Maybe I was misled. Pop-up video. I don't know if you remember the show. You might be too young to remember. There was a show on VH1. VH1 back. Sorry, I'm with the glove. Shit! I did it again. Hold on. VH1, cable television channel. It was called Pop-Up Video. And they used to show me when I was a teenager. We're talking 1990s. When you're a little boy, they would show videos, music videos, and they had little pop-up facts. And I could have sworn it claimed that Van Halen. What was it say? Eddie Van Halen broke a band rule to be able to play on Michael Jackson's hit 1983 track "Beat It." My brother's holding this phone up for me, on which he provided the mighty guitar solo. So, according to Pop-Up Video and Wikipedia, that was Eddie Van Halen. Unless you know something we don't, Cthulhu Sloth. I think I got you on that one. Yes, Pop-Up Video told me that before the internet took off, and now my brother's showing me the Wikipedia page. That was Van Halen, right? It was Eddie. Yeah, Eddie Van Halen played that guitar. So yes. Now I'm doubting myself. Yeah. Why do you say, Cthulhu, that it was not Eddie Van Halen? That's not actually Eddie Van Halen playing that solo, but it's the same style. No, I think that was Eddie Van Halen. Good. I've proven the child wrong. No offense. You're 10 years younger than me, son. I watched Pop-Up Video. Pop into Pop-Up Video. Yes, it was Eddie Van Halen. Now I'm always going to be like confused. That wasn't really Eddie Van Halen. It was someone else. No, it was Van Halen. Eddie Van Halen played the solo on that song. We got 4 people. I'll actually answer your questions. I gotta learn how to use StreamYards because I don't know. I wasn't playing the stream tonight. It just sort of went that way. Anyone want to see my hand again? Cthulhu, who did you think it was? Just some studio musician? Did you think someone specifically played that? Who did you think played the solo on Beat It? Because Pop-Up Video told me back in 30 years ago that it was Eddie Van Halen, and I believed it. But of course, we know things aren't always accurate. But no, my brother's confirming. If Pop-Up Video and Wikipedia say it, then I'm going with them. Yes, it was Eddie Van Halen on the solo of Beat It. Yes. Things have gotten quiet. Maybe this after party is over. Well, friends, that's true, but this is Michael Jackson. He doesn't want a copycat. He wants to be able to put on the label, Van Halen played the solo here. Yes, and Michael Jackson, being the king of pop with all his money, was able to pull it. Yes. Yes, no, it doesn't matter. Yeah, nobody can use a Van Halen knockoff, but Michael Jackson has to be able to say, yes, I paid top dollar. I got Van Halen himself. Eddie's playing the solo. Yeah, no, that was Eddie Van Halen. 1,000%. 30 years I've known this, and now some guy from Arizona who's like 10 years younger than me makes me like question everything about my existence. But you know how to do that, Sloth. Stairs, Sloth. You're almost there, but there's still that break. I'm still a couple stairs ahead of you. I want you to get onto my stair level. Yes. You're forgiven for now, but it's always going to be in the back of my mind. Wait, that wasn't Eddie Van Halen. That was a copycat. No. Wait. Cthulhu Sloth threw me off. Pop-Up Video told me otherwise fucking 30 years ago. Pop into Pop-Up Video. I wonder how the sound's going to be on this microphone. Who gave me the thumbs up? Thank you. It was very nice. It's nice to get a thumbs up. It makes me feel special in my heart, in my mind. Well, now we got 5 people watching, but there's nothing to watch, really. Want to see my hand? My burned hand? I explained the story 1,000 times over. Feels better. I took some ibuprofen. I might take one more for fun. It's over-the-counter medicine. It can't be harmful, right? It's like a gel capsule. You see who the real, Todd fans are because they come to the after party. Yes, I've taken the blue pill. I can go back to being a normie now. Where am I? God, this My body is rejecting the blue pill. Even if I wanted to take the blue pill, I can't. Oh God. No, I bit down on the capsule. Oh my God, this jealous. Oh my God, does this make me tear up? Oh God. So even if I wanted to take the blue pill, I couldn't. Even if I want to take this, I can't take the blue pill. Oh God, it's making me sick. My body, my mind, my spirit, my essence is rejecting the blue pill. Oh God. Everyone says, take the blue pill, ibuprofen. Oh my God. Oh, Christ. Help me, Christ. Help me, grotesque of human tot thundercock. Oh, Christ. Oh my God. The blue pill and I don't gel. Don't jive. Yeah, 9 thumbs up. That's cool, I guess. I mean, 1 thumbs up was nice. I don't need 9, but thank you. It's my hand. It's my hand. It is healing. So spray, burn spray, allocaine, emergency burn spray. Oh, what the hell? I'll do it one more time. Why not? It doesn't hurt. I'll be very liberal with this shit. La 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 la. Ooh. I forget what year it was. It was probably like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, when he was still a grotesque subhuman. And I should make a video. I've made videos about it. I'll do it again because I feel like streams don't really bring out the heart and soul. But he was the first person, like my age, my generation, my socioeconomic, cultural background, to say, "Don't listen to your baby boomer parents. It's okay if you're ugly and you're weird and you're autistic and you're a fuck up. There's nothing wrong with going on the government dole. Don't worry what society told you, what your parents told you, all the shame, all the guilt in a pre-internet world. Don't worry about that. Trust me, you can do this." That's what turned me on to Todd. It wasn't, I want to be a lazy bum. It was, man, I'm a fuck up. Everything, my whole life's shit. What's wrong with me? Oh, there are others who feel the same. Others who say, yeah, it's okay. Don't be ashamed. You can do this. Because there's always so much shame, the idea of going on the government dole. And this Todd was the pioneer who said, "Hey, it's okay," and that's why I fell in love with him and his philosophy. I'll criticize him. I think he's an asshole at times, but I love the man's philosophy. I love it. Thank God for Todd. I'm glad he exists. I was saying this is with my brother, one of our favorite streams, and yeah, just thank you for being. Hold on a minute. The blue pill. When did you first encounter Todd? Okay. Thoughts on vegan dolls? GS3 is a weirdo. He doesn't seem to like me. Vegan dolls doesn't like me either. So it's kind of funny. Like, what's that saying? The friend of an enemy should be your friend. Yeah, vegan dolls doesn't care for me. He thinks I have bad energy. If she even remembers me now. A year ago, she said that. GS3 was always going about dating coaches and this and that, but he didn't like me. He thought I was I can't remember what he said. He didn't like me. He thought I was a fed, or thought I was asking invasive questions, and I was a weirdo, calling dumb, saying blah blah blah. So GS3 didn't like me, but he was seeing a dating coach. So now, remind me? Yes, Todd is God. Remind me, Cthulhu Sloth. What did Vegan Dolls tell us about GS3? Who is he? What is he? Tell me. I wasn't paying attention. I kind of tuned them both out. I tune out GS3. I tune out Vegan Dolls. What was revealed exactly? Sloth, man, this is on you. Redeem yourself for your erroneous, incorrect information about Eddie Van Halen playing the solo on Beat It. Well, didn't he say he was? I don't know what to believe. GS3 said he was talking to a dating coach. I don't know if he's being silly or if he really is. He was talking to a dating coach about how to get girls, and I was like, well, if you're a normie tier looking dude and you're just a weirdo, maybe a dating coach would help. But if you're an ugly fuck, all the dating coaches won't work. Don't you get it? Or you're not really black pilled? So all that stuff about dating coaches and getting girls was just bullshit. Or is he going gay as a cope because he can't get a chick, so he wants to fuck a dude? So he's, yeah, I don't know. But I don't like, he's another, the two of them, Vegan Dolls and GS3, they don't like each other. I don't like either of them. So it's like, who cares? Oh yeah, yeah. He has that avatar of that like chest. Well, I never thought that was him. I always assumed that was just, some image he got, some stock photo he got online. Here, you want some Budweiser, buddy? Actually, there's someone there?
I do, yeah.
It's back. He's got his own beer. I thought he was out. Beat it, beat it. No one wants to be defeated. Oh, no. Yeah, I believe Vegan Dolls on that. And I actually agree with Vegan Dolls. Dumb thinks he's going to go to Australia and fall in love and live happily ever after. Dumb is living the princess fantasy. So I do agree with Vegan Dolls on some things, but I still think she's a fucking nuts. She's not a very nice person. I don't care for her. She just lives in a La La Land world. But she's correct about Dumb, and she's correct in Australia, and she's correct about GS3 being a nutcase. I don't like him either. How did I get 21 thumbs up? There are only like fucking 3 people here.
There were 5 at one point.
All right, fine, whatever. It's like, can you multiple thumbs up? How do I get 21 thumbs?
They each gave you 5. There you go.
I thought you can only give 1 thumbs up. How do 4 or 5 people give me 22 thumbs up? I mean, it's nice, it's flattering, but it's a little ridiculous. Something's fishy here. Something's fishy here. I think all 40 of these people are the same person. He's like a hacker wizard because it's nice, but I don't need a pat on the back. I don't need a Valentine telling me how special I am. 1 or 2 thumbs up are nice. 21 when I only have fucking 4 people watching me is a little suspect. Who's doing that? Thank you, but no, thank you. See, no one's even typing. I don't think anyone's even here. I want to ask you guys a question because I'm narcissistic and vain and shit. Is anyone listening? Show of hands. Say hello in the chat. I guess they do. I guess the feds love my stream. But wait, I thought I was the Fed. I thought I was the Fed because I have all these questions about Todd. You know, I should do one of those FOIA, what's it called? FOIA, Freedom of Information Act. I should request files on Todd and James Moore and just see what the feds have on them, if anything. I mean, I know the feds had my fingerprints because I worked for the Census Bureau back in 2010 census was the year before, 2009. So I know the feds have my fingerprints. Well, I guess when Todd graduated, what we in America call 8th grade, I don't know what you call that in Brazil. 8th grade, that's like ages 13 to 14. I guess it was like, okay, Todd, you're going to high school. Here's a bond for you. So I guess she bought that. It matured. It probably matured 20 years later or 30 years later. 94, 04, 14, 24. So it finally, after 30 years, it matured. Did Todd say how much he got? It was probably what, like how do bonds work again, buddy?
I think it was 164.
Well, how's it work?
It was $100, yeah.
So $100, you pay 50 for it, right? I forget how bonds work. If a bond says 100, that means the person paid half, I think. They paid 50. They bought a $100 bond. It gets up to 100 and then plus, and it matures after 30 years. I think that's how it works. So in 1994, Todd's grandmother spent $50 on a $100 bond. It's half the price of the bond in real time is half the cost of what it is when it matures. So you pay $50 now. In 30 years, it'll be worth at least twice, maybe more. So she spent $50 in 94, and now 30 years later, it was worth at least 100. In his case, it was what, 160?
104, 164.
I don't know what it was. It was 100. It'll be at least twice as much and then some. So it takes 30 years, but you get twice your money back and then some. So, oh wait, that's weird. How come my likes went from like 21 down to 12? Is some hacker fucking with things? That's weird. That's really weird. Is some hacker fucking with things? Isn't that weird, buddy? Look, 13. Yeah. I had 22 likes. Now I'm down to 13. I don't get it. I don't think it's the feds. I think one of you guys is a hacker. Who's hacking me? Yes, I think. Right. Yep. 2112, the Rush album. Symmetry. My brother has something to say about that. Let me read to you. My brother's off camera. He doesn't want to be on camera. He's behind it. You can't see him. He's behind the beer cup and the beer can. And yeah, it's my brother. My brother wants to say something. Let me read it to you. Symmetry Disjointed, aka Mr. Brazil, aka Trap Mask Replica, asks, What about Todd jokingly confessing to murdering his grandma? Just playing with you. I found Todd's acknowledgement of you click to be quite funny. A quite funny segment on the stream's videos. What do you think about that, buddy? Trapmaster Replica finds Todd's acknowledgement of me interesting. You were saying
Todd is trying to get information from him to try to learn how much he knows. Because he said something crazy. I killed my grandmother, as if he could respond. Oh no, Todd, I know this. He's trying to get information out of him.
not just that. Todd is kind of. What you're saying? Todd is kind of bored with like, hey Todd, what about tennis? Hey Todd, what about this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess a lot. There's a lot of what I call fluff conversation. Like, what do you think of the Olympics? Or what should I do if I'm autistic? What should I do about my manager?
How do I get neat bucks, Todd, in Croatia?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
He piques an interest with Todd. This is something else Todd can talk about, and it's stuff that he knows that's either right or wrong.
I'm down to 9 likes. or do the dislikes cancel out the likes? I don't know. There can't be that many people watching this shit. Yeah. So something's up. Someone's fucking with me. You know, Todd doesn't do much all day. He doesn't work. Lucky him. He probably gets bored. He watches some tennis. He plays some video games. He's like, what else is going on? I think he'll never acknowledge it. I think he's intrigued with, okay, there's some dude out there who knows my own history the way I know it, because you can't talk about Deschler Street and these other places with just random strangers, but I'm the one random stranger who knows this shit because I found his backstory fascinating. I think, yeah. Oh, Brazilian guy says hi to you and Trapmaster. Yeah, Trapmaster. It's your avatar, Trapmaster Replica. I prefer the album. Trapmaster Replica was his third album. What's his name? What was that asshole's name? Captain Beefheart. I liked his first album, Safe as Milk. I thought it was a brilliant album. Safe as Milk was brilliant. Hey, 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 all you young girls, wherever you be. Sure enough, baby, sure enough, and yes, I do. Zigzag wanderer, around the corner the wind's blew, back I followed the yellow brick road. Yeah, Safe as Milk was my favorite. John Lennon's favorite Beefheart album was Safe as Milk. Trapmaster Replica was A for effort, but Dachau Blues, them poor Jews. Yeah, neither was I, Cthulhu, but Safe as Milk it wasn't like his later shit. It was like an actual melodious, catchy album. Cthulhu Sloth, have you ever heard Safe as Milk? Listen to Safe as Milk and then say I love him or hate him. Listen to Safe as Milk. Give it a listen and then give me your thoughts. Because I'm not saying it's a masterpiece, but compared to his other shit, his first album was actually an attempt to be, maybe not commercial, but melodious. Yeah, first album. Because it's not like the others. It's actually a bit more easy on the ears. Yeah, that one I like. Safe as Milk. Sure enough, and yes, I do. Yeah, I haven't heard the album in years. Safe as Milk. I want to listen to that one again. Yes, they're both Cthulhu Sloth and Symmetry Disjointed are saying they want to listen to Safe as Milk, which was Yeah, but what was his name? Zabba Zabba Zoo, Zabba Zabba Zoo, Zabba Zabba. Yeah, I remember. What was his real name? Von Kronk or something like that was his name. Yeah. Zabba Zoo, Zabba Zabba. Yeah, I like Safe as Milk. Catchy album. All right, we're down to 6 likes. 6 likes and 5 viewers. Wonderful. What caused that spike in that abnormal spike in likes?
How can they go away?
How do they appear? How do they go away? An abnormal spike in likes. The feds are watching me. Well, I'm clearly a watched person or a targeted individual, whatever you want to call it. Without getting to nutty territory, I mean, my life is. What do you think, buddy?
Yeah.
Can you hear my brother from over there? How well does this little microphone work? Yeah, I want to do Safe as Milk. I haven't heard that album in years. Safe as Milk. You can hear my brother. Speak up, brother.
I could have been a contender.
I don't know if you guys watch my shit, but yes, brother Click and I have a sister. There's a sister Click, and I don't know if you've watched any of my recent shit. I'm going to talk about her. I've been not so happy with my kid sister, and Todd tonight. he said it generally, but he's like, yeah, I watch these other videos and these guys bitch about their sisters. I'm glad I'm an only child. I think Todd is watching my shit, but he won't admit it. But hey, it's great when your hero wants to watch your shit in passing.
And Todd, if you're here, please type something.
Well, what happened to Throw? I got a guy named Where's Throw 22 Away, who knows everything about me, but I've never heard of him before. Throw away account number 22. Where are you? Show yourself. All you zombies, show your faces. All you people in the street. Oh, my hand is getting healed. We see the burn. We see the tan. We see the natural albino pinkish white boy skin.
Somebody left.
Oh my god. My hand doesn't hurt as much as it did 2 weeks ago. Oh, okay. I thought Throwaway was Todd. You're telling me Throwaway is someone different? Okay, that's cool. He wanted to know. He was asking me about Todd. Here's why I thought it might be Todd. My brother thought it was Todd. Throwaway left me a couple comments saying, "Hey, Occupational Click, you kept saying you were going to make a video about Todd's grandma and how things didn't add up. How come you didn't do that yet?" And I said, "Look, I want to do it. I got a lot on my plate. I make these projects. I get overwhelmed. These projects in my mind. I'd love to do it." He said, "Okay, cool." And he said, "Get well soon." I'm like, who the hell's Throwaway 22? I don't know him, but okay, I never noticed him before. Okay, so he's not Todd. Is he? What's that one guy? Oh, what was that one guy from Eastern Europe? I can't remember his name now. God damn, what was his name? It'll come to me. There was a guy from Eastern Europe. I used to watch his shit, but I've forgotten it. Ah, man. No. His videos were in English, but he was in Eastern Europe somewhere. He was an inkwell. What the hell was his name? I can't remember his name. He was from Transylvania. He was from Hungary or Romania. He was from Transylvania. What the hell was his name? I can't remember it. I'm getting old. Brain fog. COVID fog. Old age. I mean, I don't remember his name. If I heard it, I'd be like, oh, yeah, he was from Transylvania. What the hell was his name? I liked him. I can't remember. I can't remember his name. Did anyone know the dude I'm talking about? God, what was his name? Once I hear it, I'll be like, oh, yeah, he was from Transylvania. What the hell was his name? I think I have it bookmarked on my other computer. I can't remember his name. Oh, it's crazy when I can remember. F Up Cell. Yes, F Up Cell. That's who I'm thinking of. I haven't watched in a while. F Up Cell. Yes, 1000% F Up Cell. Yes, I like that guy, but I haven't watched him in a while. F Up Cell from Transylvania, Romania, or Hungary, whatever he's from. No, Cthulhu Sloth. That's exactly. It's F Up Cell. It's exactly what I'm thinking of. F Up Cell. Yes, I like the guy. Is Throwaway 22 F Up Cell? Yes, F Up Cell. That's what I was thinking of. Damn. It's like prime time. You watch F Up Cell, the lead up to Todd, and then after Todd, you do the after party with me. It's like, yeah, F Up Cell. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Okay, I believe you, Cthulhu. So Throwaway is not F Up and he's not Todd. Who's Throwaway? I don't even know him, but he appeared on my stream. I'm like, okay, hi. Nice to meet you.
Wait, Cthulhu, was he that Serbian guy that was in Todd's?
Oh, yeah. Who's that Serbian guy who's like, how do I get meat bucks in Europe? How the hell would we know? How would us Americans know?
Say hi to me and do a video with me, Todd. Is that?
Like, he had a Z name. Zigbian EBN Ozian. Hey, you know the band EBN Ozian? Cthulhu Sloth. You know there was a band, EBN Ozian. Any idea? A E I O U. Sometimes. Why? Yeah, he's like, hey, Todd, how can I get meat bucks in Europe? Good luck to you, man, but you can't ask an American that. We know our Social Security Administration. I don't know what the fuck you got in, like, fucking, Yugoslavia. Cthulhu Sloth's a bit young. He's about 10 years younger than us. He doesn't know EBN Ozian. Sometimes. Why?
When Todd mentioned I got this bond in 1994, he said I was 1 year old.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah.
Cthulhu Sloth, you're only 1 year old in 94? I was like, how old was I, 11 or 12? How old were you, buddy? 9 or 10? I don't remember that. Yeah, it's like, yeah, we were like, that was our childhood. Or preteen. Amazing how time flies. Wow. You're just a boy. That's good. Time will fly. Yeah, Symmetry, I don't know. I don't think the guy's a fed. I think he's sincere. I think he's enamored with Todd, kind of like I was, but in a different way. I would never say, Todd, make a video about me. Todd, let's go bowling. That's like dumb. Dumb fell in love with Todd. I love the man's philosophy. I love his fuck it, fuck your baby boomer parents. You're a loser, you're a fuck up, you're never gonna have connections. It's okay to live off the government dole. Fuck it. I love Todd's philosophy. I think the man's a genius. I want to know his backstory. Dumb wants to go bowling with him. That Serbian guy wants to make a video about me. People see different things in Todd. That guy's comparable to Dumb in me. Let's be buddies. But I'm dead serious. I would go to Buffalo. Whether or not Todd visits me, okay, let me tell you this. The last time my brother and I were in Buffalo was in 1996. You would have been 3 years old, Cthulhu Sloth. We were teenagers. We went to Niagara Falls and we went through Buffalo, just cut through it. That was 28 years ago. And as they've said, there's really no need to go to Buffalo. It's so out of the way. There's really no need to go there. I would use Todd and Niagara Falls as an excuse for a little 6-hour road trip. 6 hours ain't bad, but you gotta go there and back from where, I live in New Jersey. So 12 hours. I have to spend the night at a motel. I would go up there. I would go to the, well, here's the thing. I would meet Todd, but only like with Dumb. I've always believed this very strongly. This goes, let me tell you my philosophy on life when it comes to women or whatever. It sucks that women think we're ugly and shit, but the only way two human beings can get along, whether it be sexual, romantic, friendly, whatever, both parties have to want to be there. If I love you, Todd, I love you, Dumb, I love you, Donda, I love you, Rowan. Okay, but if the other party doesn't reciprocate, it's not going to work. Both parties have to say, okay, let's get together. So I would love to meet with Todd, but only if you want to meet with me. I'm not going to go and pose myself upon him if he's not interested. Dumb, I think, is not interested. I see Dumb doesn't get it. The viewing public, you guys would love it. I know it would make for great YouTube TV, but Dumb would have to really want to meet me. Not like, I love you, Click, but like, okay, Click, let's get together. If he doesn't want to do that, and I don't think he does, then I don't want to waste time with Dumb. Yeah, mutual interest. If Todd is mutually interested, I'll go meet him. If not, I'm not going to bother. Because Dumb has made it clear. But what did you say, buddy? My brother said it best. Well, he's not really interested. It's like a chore day. What did you say?
Yeah, because Dumb was saying, oh, yeah, I can go visit my parents, cut their grass, go clean the bathroom, go see Click. If he's a part of a laundry list, Dumb doesn't care.
Right. If I'm just some chore and your heart's not in it, let's not bother, man. Just be honest. I'm sure he would meet with me. He's a man of his word. If I said let's meet up, he would. But that's not the point. The point is, do you want to be here, Dumb? If you don't want to see me, fine, just say so. Because I don't want to waste time with Dumb if I'm just some fucking chore. Visit my parents, cut the grass, get their medicine, wipe their asses, make sure the mail's, go see Click. If I'm a fucking chore to you, not that you got to be excited. I know I'm not Todd, but if I'm just a fucking chore to you, then let's not bother. Yeah, so I think Dumb is out. Meh. But Todd, I'll visit him if he'd have me. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, in fairness, I caught myself on yesterday's stream. I think Cthulhu saw this year. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I started yawning, and it wasn't on purpose. I always thought Todd was faking it. I started yawning, and I love talking to you guys. It was only like 2 or 3 people. Cthulhu, me, Banks. I think Beppis was here. But I was yawning I understand when you're autistic Spurg, it drains you. I love talking to you guys, and I don't have the audience that Todd and Dumb do. I don't have their audience. Thank you for subscribing, Symmetry Disjointed. You get a free coffee mug with my face.
In
Kiss.
your mind. It's imaginary.
Making out with the trap. Yeah, making out with the trap master replica in your mind. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. I was thanking him. I want to be like, yeah, I do appreciate my Pepsi. Do you mean, what's Pepsi? Pepsi the soda? Pepsi Cola? Does he mean Beppis? What is he talking about?
Yeah.
Who are we talking about? I don't get it. Pepsi?
We'll drink Pepsi. Oh, Beppis.
Okay, I've said this before. Maybe I'll make a video about it. I think Beppis is give me a minute. Let me have a sip of this, and I'll tell you my thoughts on Beppis. Betches, whatever her other name is. Well, first, I'm surprised she wasn't here tonight. I'm surprised she didn't join Todd's stream. I'm actually a little surprised we didn't hear from Beppis. Peppis.
She's enthralled by loser American white male.
She is not attracted to any of us. I said that, and Todd reiterated that, which makes me think Todd is watching my shit. He just won't admit it. All right, some people when they watch TV, they have a favorite genre. Like I really love to watch soap operas. I really love to watch cop shows. I really love to watch reality TV. Beppis seems to really love the genre of white, American, middle-aged, northeastern USA, fuck up loser males talking about their problems. That seems to be her favorite genre. She's not attracted to any of us, but she seems to get a kick out of watching. She's from Sweden. She's in her 20s from Sweden. She loves watching. I'm from Sweden. I really love watching these men in their 40s, white men from the USA, Northeast USA, talk about their problems. It really turns me on, not sexually, but I really enjoy watching this content. She seems to like this genre of middle-aged American loser men rambling about their problems. 28 likes. What the fuck is going on? Someone's hacking me here. So for whatever reason, she likes the genre. She doesn't like us as she's not sexually attracted to any of us. And I always say, Beppis is welcome. Ask questions, but you'll never see me simp for her. Mommy, Beppis, my Swedish milkmaid. Oh, feed the cow. It ain't gonna happen. But she's more than welcome to ask her questions, and she does, to her credit, she pays attention. If I taught a course, I'd give her an A++ because she actually pays attention and listens. So hats off for actually listening. Did you ever? I mean, I guess I simped for women in girls in real life when I was younger, before I was black pilled, when I was still naive, before I knew any better. I'm gonna go take a piss. Talk to Brother Click for a minute. You have to move. Just talk up. I'll recycle these. I'm gonna take a urinate, and then you talk to yeah. You ever? Yeah, I probably simp for girls, of course. And there's actually different kinds of simping. So there's non-sexual simping. Like you can even simp for men, like managers and stuff at work to not get fired. So you've talked about that simping. Like there's types of simping that aren't just sexual. No, I want to say what you want.
Oh, your Symmetry Disjointed. Did you ever simp? What are the Brazilian women like? Okay, you only simp for Todd now, but also Symmetry Disjointed. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking. All right, so it looks like there are more people here. How's everyone doing? Did everyone watch the Todd stream? Okay, now it's down to 4. Okay. Okay.
You know the beer, buddy. Buddy, you know the beer. Come on, hurry up.
Yeah. Get another beer.
What are you doing? You look away and answer my damn question.
Yeah.
You go through all the
We did.
all the pints. What's cold here? I don't know what's going on here. All right, Budweiser's. Yeah, let's get. I know these Rolling Rocks are cold too. Okay. All right, where were we? Okay, the after party's going on. We'll do about an hour. We'll stop after about an hour because I think we're at 45 minutes. This is actually kind of fun. It's something different. You know what I mean? Rolling Rock. I actually drink, unlike other people. I don't trust a man who doesn't drink. All right, we done? Is anyone talking? Well, Cthulhu Sloth, how old are you? You're like 31, 32? Wait, he was born, what, 93? So he's, let me do that, 90 odd teens, 20, 31. You're 31. So you haven't simped in 3 years. Good for you. Good for you. When I was your age, I didn't even know what simping was. 10 years makes all the difference. 10, 12 years makes all the difference. The term didn't exist yet. The concepts are as old as time, but now we finally have terms for them. We can quantify them. We didn't have that a mere 10 years ago. Okay, so you're 30. Okay. You're a youngin'. You're still young. Don't think 30 is old. When you hit 40, you're not old, but it definitely hits you. 30, you think you're old. 30s, you're still youngish. 40, you're getting to that point where you're not super old, but you're so yeah. 30s aren't as old as you think, but
Middle-aged.
yeah, I'm middle aged. I'm a middle aged man. How old do you think I am? Be honest. Don't patronize me. I'm ugly looking, but I think I look young. People are shocked when I tell them how old I am. How old do you think I am? Be honest. If you didn't know, how old would you say I was? Remember, most people can't see the gray because it's underneath of it. Symmetry, you're right in the money, but I kind of know that. How old would you say? Okay, so I look my age. Yes, you're both right. Symmetry and Cthulhu, you're both right. Yes, I'm in my early mid 40s. You're correct. Um, some people are shocked. They're like, you look like you're like what, 30, 31? They think I'm in my early, but there's old. I work with some older guys in their fucking 60s and 70s, so I guess they can't tell anymore. They're just like, you look young. You're what, 30 something? And I say, that's nice. Try add about 12 years to that. You're 42. What the fuck? And I'm like, yeah. Well, I'm 72, so it's my brother's yawning. My brother got the itis first. Mm-hmm. So, are either of you guys ever going to stream? If you don't want to, you don't have to. You're ever going to make videos? You're just not the. I think for some of us, well, yeah. Well, I've always said all this shit with my parents, my father's stroke, also the nigger bitch running me over, and then the management not caring, my mother, all this stuff aged me. These past 5 years, I wouldn't be this gray in an alternate reality where I was left unmolested. So, yeah, I think I'm grayer than I would have been. I think stress grays you further. I'm grayer than I should be. But I still have a full head of hair, which a lot of men my age can't say. You look at Todd, you look at Dumb, you look at others. I mean, I still have a full head of hair. I can still grow some hair. That's why I grow it long, because I can still do it. A lot of men my age can't. It is over for yawning brother cell symmetry. Yeah, buddy. Trapmass says it's over for you. From Brazil.
Brazil.
I hate the stereotype, but Brazilian women seem so sexual and sensual that I thought everyone in Brazil got to have some pussy at some point. I thought even like the ugliest nerd could score with a fat chick. You're telling me that there are inkwells in Brazil? That's okay. Don't do anything you don't feel comfortable with. But if you're going to put yourself out there, don't retract. Lone Hiker was a bit of a weirdo. He came to me. He asked me questions, asked me for my opinions, went on about telling me about his job, and then got scared. It's like, don't share if you don't want to share. If you're going to share, share. If don't play this stupid hybrid game. So Lone Hiker is persona non grata. But yeah, if one day you guys change your mind, I think part of it too is we're always looking for new people. I think Todd, I'm no Todd, but he's like, okay, there's not a lot of us out there. So when someone new comes along, I like to watch. Same thing, if Cthulhu or Symmetry started streaming, I'd watch because, hey, you guys seem cool. I'd watch Me Banks if he streamed. Yeah, no, I understand. I guess it's that stereotype about Brazilian women and the rhythm and what's it called? What do they call Mardi Gras there? Carnival and all that shit. And Brazilian chicks just seem so like from the cradle they seem like
they're free and open.
they're born to be sexual. It seems like wow. American women, white American women aren't like that. Even nigger American women aren't quite like that. They're like jungle bunny animals, but it's like Brazilians seem to have this natural rhythm and sensuality that I don't see it in this country, USA, but I see it in the Brazilians. I'm like, wow, I'd love to, well, if I were in Brazil, I'd probably be an inkwell. But the point is, I love the idea of, yeah, I'm in Brazil and it's a poor shithole, but hey, man, these chicks, they gyrate, and they just seem so rhythmical. I don't know how to put it. Brazilian women
wear little clothing and just dance around.
Yeah, they just seem like so sexual. Like, wow, we live in a more puritanical country. Yeah, Cthulhu, I agree. Put it out there or don't. Don't play this bullshit half-breed game. Yeah, that's why Lone Hiker pissed me off. I didn't go to his channel and say, tell me your business. He came to me, he shared with me, and then he got, it's like, fuck, it's like, go fuck yourself. I like the guy. He was talking about counties and shit. I'm like, cool. And then he goes and like, this is why Aspies, Spurgs can't get along with each other because like, fuck you, man. You appealed to me and then you pulled back because you got scared. Yes, I have the gringo look. Yes, I am very much a gringo. Absolutely. Okay, they would fuck me in hopes of a green card or money or something, not because they found me attractive. Plus, I'm getting older. I'm getting a little too old. Maybe I could score with some fucking 55-year-old fat ass, past your prime, 10 kids Brazilian woman. I wouldn't be able to get the young fucking 21-year-old. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I think that ship has sailed. Yes, I am a gringo. What do you think? You think I was Chinese? He goes black. Did you think I was what? Mongolian? I mean, what do you think I am? I've been very honest. I'm a white American from New Jersey, USA. Yes, I'm a white boy. Gringo. Gringo. What do you think I am? Well, to answer your question, I would say, see, here's the thing. There seems to be this weird debate. Some people think inkwell means virgin. I think, let me give you an analogy. Let's say some loser scores with a chick in high school once. Like some nerdy guy fucks a fat chick in high school when he's like 18 years old. Prom night. 30 years later, right? He's like 50 years old. He's never been able to recreate the magic. He may not be a virgin, but he's definitely an incel. He's definitely involuntarily celibate. So I think people get too like nitpicky with the term. I think anyone who wants to have sex but hasn't for a long time is incel. Now, I just broke up with my girlfriend. I haven't had sex in a week. I'm such an incel. No. But if you had sex once before, but now it's been like 20, 30 years and you haven't done it again and you want to, you're involuntarily celibate. That's what the term means. That's why we don't say virgin. We say involuntarily celibate. What? Right. So some people get so picky. No, incel doesn't mean virgin. It means I want to have sex, but I can't. Like, let's say Chad. You got a Chad. He's fucking left and right. And then a car battery blows up in his face. Now he's a hideous, deformed elephant man freak. No one wants to touch him. He's not a virgin. In his good-looking days, he got pussy. I'm sorry. But now he's disgusting. No woman will touch him. He still wants to have sex, but he can't. He's involuntarily celibate. He doesn't want to be celibate, but he is. He's not a virgin. Once upon a time, he had sex left and right, but that was when he was good-looking. Yeah, I think incel simply means wants to have sex but can't, regardless of past history. And I'm not talking like a week or two. I'm talking years, decades. So yes, you could have had some sexual activity in the past, but if years and years have gone by and nothing has come since, and you still want it, I think you're an inkwell. Yes. So I don't want to get nitpicky about my sexual history because you don't have to be a total inexperienced nothing to be an inkwell. What are you looking at me like that for? Yeah. You disagree?
No, you're right.
Should I be totally honest and say that? It's a finger with this one. Why, thank you, because some people get so. It's mostly these kids, these fucking like 19, 20-year-old kids who are still virgins. Yeah, cover your face, asshole. My brother's my brother's like, it's not. I respect it. This isn't for everybody, but I feel the calling. My brother thinks I'm foolish for doing this. I want to put my face on you. I feel this need, not to be like Todd or Doug, just because I feel this need. Oh, yeah. Well, I was faking it. Now it's a real yawn. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Symmetry. Because it's never good to stereotype. It's like when people think when when non-Americans say all white Americans are rich. No, we're not. I don't want to stereotype. I think all Brazilian men, even if they're ugly, must get pussy because Christ, Brazilian women are so sexual. I realize that's not true. I know it's not true, but there's that stereotype. Your women seem the most of all the women on the planet. Your women, Brazilian women, seem the most not just sexual, sensual. They seem the most naturally. I don't know how to put it. Rhythmic. Um, but I understand. They're equals in Brazil like anywhere else. I get it. I understand. What's so brutal, Cthulhu's Law? Think about Brazil or think about me or yeah, it's like that everywhere. Symmetry, it's like that all over the planet. They're only getting rammed by the ones they deem worth it. I understand. Yeah, before you go, I must say, actually, now I think I want to say one more thing before you leave, Sim. I guess it's hard. Maybe if you were from like an Arab country or Puritan country, it wouldn't be as bad. It must suck being an inkwell in a country like Brazil, where your women are so fucking sensual, but they won't touch you. That must be total torture. I feel for you. Empathy, sympathy, peace and love. Peace and love. Look at my hand one last time. Have fun. Talk to you again, Sim. It is. Now I get it. It must be. You live in one of the most sexualized countries in the world, and you're still in Inkwell. That must be fucking hell. It's bad enough in the good old USA. It must be total shit in Brazil. I get it now. I get it. Now I feel it. I feel your pain, man. I feel it. Wow. Yeah, the man had to castrate himself, even though he's living with a bunch of old people. Oh, I can't believe. Yeah, it must be. I must. I guess because Brazilian women are so sensual and sexual, that must be the worst country to be a fucking reject inkwell in. I get it. I get it, dude. I get it. I get you 1,000%. Cool dude, Symmetry. Okay, so we got Cthulhu, Mebanks, and Symmetry are all okay. Lone Hiker has flown the coop, and Beppis is the resident woman, the resident void, who I'll tolerate but will never simp for. So I've got what? Oh, of course, Todd, even though I won't admit it. So I've got what? Todd, Symmetry, Cthulhu, Kevin Mebanks, Pepis. Yeah, 5 people. That's good enough. All I ever wanted was 5. Well, 5 or 6. Yeah, half a dozen. 6. I wanted half a dozen.
Throw away 22.
Oh, throw away 22. Okay, I got my 6. I got my half a dozen. We're at 50. Okay, I'm going to get off in another minute or two. So we'll say our goodbyes. Symmetry is tired out of me, so he's gone. Anyone else want to say anything, or should I say bye bye? This turned into an hour-long stream. I could do the StreamYards thing where I can like pull up comments and respond to them, but well, I'll run it out. I'll run out the clock to 1 hour. 59.30. Half a minute. Anyone want to say anything? Or are we done here, everybody? It was fun. I've enjoyed this. I'll stream more. I'll make some videos. Todd's grandma, a big topic in my life. A woman who's been dead and buried for 20 some odd years, who I never met, who has now become like my obsession. No, it's not really Todd's grandma. What did you say? Say it one more time. She's a cog. And what was that?
She's a cog in the machine. There's the story of Todd's life.
Right. It's not about Todd's grandma. It's about the fact that she's a character in the Todd Meatbuck story. People don't seem to get that. People really get the Fed occupational click asking about grandma. It's not really about grandma. It's about the Todd timeline. We call the Christ story the greatest story ever told. This is the greatest story currently really told. I will see you too, Cthulhu Sloth. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to say good night, good luck. Occupational click, out.